Hey everybody, Jason Bermas here, and here's the deal. Whether you realize it or not, right now, the education system is not only being taken away from you as a parent in all regards and being weaponized against you because the state wants control of your children. That's a big part of it. But it is also part of this transhuman agenda to acclimate them to the automation nation and robotization of society that will be integral in the process of merging with machines. That's a reality. That's something people have to come to grips with. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you a World Economic Forum piece, one of these lovely little square PSAs with the hypnotic music, right? What did you love about the COVID-19 84 period? Did you love it? Did you get enough of it? Boy, what are we going to keep? Those type of videos, right? And this one's going to be rough because I don't even like to talk about that subject because of all the censorship via YouTube, at least on the platform I'm at now. I'll talk about it anywhere else. But this is, after all, World Economic Forum approved, right? This is straight out of the United Nations. This is pro-World Health Organization. So everything that they're going to present as a solution to a problem that, once again, I don't even want to get into on this platform, is to bring robots into school to protect you. Now, this is just the beginning, right? And, today I had to see this story. I tweeted it out. Anybody can go check it out. Musk's on a boat, carefree. It's boat day with a bunch of models. This guy's giving you the Optimus bot, right, that looks like a human being, all right? And this is what the acclimation is all about. So before we get going, thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. Remember, check me out uncensored on Podbean, Rumble, and Rockfin. And really, let's just get to it. Let's start her off with this video right here. Our good friends at the World Economic Forum is talking about life-saving robots for you-know-whatski. I'm not saying they're going to save your life. I'm not saying they're not going to. And they show you like a hologram person pushing the robot. It's really bizarre, right? These people are just whack-tacky. Slave robots in your schools. And they're going to disinfect. So now what that is, this is what's crazy. It's kind of like the little vacuum, but it has UV lights to scramble genetic material inside. Yeah, I don't want to say it. Rendering them inactive. Now, I want to point out that Andrew Capo Cuomo would use UV lights, etc., on the subways, right? And when another particular politician would talk about that, you got banned for you-know-what. That's the reality here. And again, this is part of a larger plan globally, right? The World Health Organization has now just announced that non-binary is not only a thing, but genders are infinite, really. And that is, again, because robots, automation, UBI, more state control of everything, the bio-nano state, and robots on the way to cyborgs. So here's the LiDAR sensor to find their way. Great. See, they're going to use what they use on autonomous vehicles. And then they're saying, the human being's going to wheel it around. Okay. And then the aid bot has been piloted in 2 schools in Delaware. Lovely. And again, this is about medicine, too. We've talked about it. Grace, which is Sophia's cousin and may run on the cryptocurrency Cardano. All there. Okay. And these spray downs, this fear mongering, I mean, they're probably going to make these things very appealing to children. Just like think about it. The only reason that you would try to build a robot with the dexterity of humans, because let's be honest, yeah, we've got it really great genetically, but there are certainly things that machines tweaked, and Annie Jacobson just tweeted, and I retweeted this, the latest movement of the cheetah bot. I mean, this thing should frighten you now. They're doing that again to acclimate you to it. They could build them much differently and much more efficiently, but they're not. And now we'll have cleaners, don't worry. Still about keeping you safe. Lovely. And because we could keep them open. Educational inequalities. I mean, again, I don't even want to get into all the negative aspects. You know how I feel about all this nonsense. Yeah, it did cause long-term harm to the U.S. economy. How did the school closures affect your family? I mean, and then they just put it right in your face. But you see, this is the next solution. Let's put robots everywhere. So before we go to my boy Dennis Bushnell, which we do a lot, I want to go to this document right here, because this is one that we haven't focused on. All right, this is in 2020, and there's words I don't even want to read in here. We don't want to get in trouble. We don't want to get kicked off the platform. Okay, but let's get to education right here. All right, because it's going to go down quite a ways. I want people to see this. Let's bring it in 150%. Okay, and this is beyond just transhumanism now. This is when you start to acclimate them. This is kind of like what the metaverse is, okay? Acclimating them here, and then the idea that you're going to upload your consciousness. We're not even going to play the upload your consciousness clip. We're going to actually play him talking about education vastly, how the robot teachers are better. Remember, robots get programmed. They don't have an actual soul. They do what we program them to do. All right, so you know what? Let's just get rid of that. We'll go here. The benefits of digital reality teletravel compared to physical travel include social distancing, working at home during pandemics, major cost reductions. This is November 2020, guys. Time savings, less airport security, and other hassles. Can literally be anywhere at any time with multiple contacts, places, meetings on a given day. It's also always surveilled, by the way. There's no anonymity online when you're having these meetings. That's huge for the military-industrial complex, the surveillance state, and the predator class in general. I want to point that out. Eliminates all privacy. And I'm not saying that there aren't pros to this. I love that I can telecommunicate with all of you right now watching on multiple platforms, right? It's that technology double-edged sword. Am I using it to empower humanity and share information? Yes. Will they use it to enslave you? You better believe it. You better believe it. Okay, so let's continue. Lack of physical and health risks, no overcrowded site venues, greatly reduce CO2 emissions. Water above the troposphere, thin cirrus clouds, endangered climate forcing. This guy's a big climate sustainability guy. You see how it all integrates? That's why these are all the same things that Davos is pushing. The World Economic is pushing. The chief scientist at NASA is pushing. Sustainability, CO2 is the great evil. Okay, hook into the computers, social distance. It's all right here. Now we're going to get into the educational aspect of it. Okay, enables travel to be the infirm, provides superb educational experiences. He's going to elaborate on that in a moment in the video. And with current technology, provides the nonverbal body language portion of communications, all with far less time spent away from the home and family. See how you'll have to spend less time from your home and family. Home and family? Home and family? What is that going to be at this point? You've already dumped the birth rates. Most people who do start families don't start till later in life. It's harder and harder to afford a home. the virtual meeting market was pre-you-know-what, COVID-19 84, some $4 billion a year. And for the most, again, this is November 2020, and for most businesses' purposes is now considered equal to on-site physical travel endangered meetings. Now, in the document that we constantly go to here, Future Strategic Issues in Warfare, 2025, this is from 2001. Let's point it out here. Oh, we didn't want 6. We wanted 16. Telecommuting, teleshopping, teleentertainment, teletravel, teleeducation, telemedicine, telecommerce, telepolitics, telesocialization. TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, FaceTime, Messenger, you name it. It's all here. It's right here, 2001 style. Same guy. Okay? So when he's telling you tele everything, and now teletravel, and we've got this in the mix, okay? Travel engineered meetings. Nice. Teletravel provides overall greater efficiency, quality of life, and better work-family life balance. I mean, listen, again, you can use it to empower you, but again, look at how much COVID-19 84 comes into this. As we enter the post-COVID-19 84 period, which is typified by strategic economics, there is a need to rapidly catch up. There has been extensive, largely successful utilization during the period of COVID-19 84, social, physical disengagement of virtual tele-interactions for nearly everything, just like he predicted in 2001. Therefore, the expectation is that utilization of digital reality and tele-everything will be accelerated going forward. Throwing that out there. And now he's going to tell you how wonderful the
machines are capable of, are in fact more effective. The robot teachers in educating children, they're more creative, the child has more control, and so forth and so on. The studies show that children learn 4 to 5 times faster than they do in conventional schools, and that's because conventional schools, they have a large amount of time keeping order.
A large amount of time keeping order. It's not on the curriculum. It's not on the testing. It's not on the quality of the teacher themselves. It's that they have to keep order. Wow. That's nice, Dennis. And then he starts going into, and I want to be clear about this. I feel like a lot of kids do get left behind that are in the upper echelons of class because there aren't the same kind of programs anymore. But those programs have existed, and if you put these same kids that have been tested with the robot teachers with a good teacher around kids at their education level, sky's the limit. Same results, probably better, because they're interacting with other children that they can relate to. Just want to point that out. But it's all about the dehumanization of our entire society. Them having control over your children. These teachers will teach what they put into the curriculum. Think how bad it's gotten now. Without question, these robots will not have morality. And you can go check out like Google AI already, and they have these people that still talk in a robotic voice, but it's all synthetic. It's not even an actor. It's fake sauce. All right, but they're going to sell you on fake sauce, because as they interact with these things, as they teletravel, it will incorporate them to believe that they can truly have a virtual age. Okay? A virtual age beyond the bio-nano era that has already begun, and that he predicted would begin in 2020, and lo and behold, a lot of people could argue it did. You know what I'm saying? Technological ages of humankind. So let's let Dennis here finish up, and then we're going to finish up. Thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And remember, we never know when we're going to get kicked off. Again, they took down another video. They decided not to give me a strike.
Classmates are not always supportive for people who are brainy and intelligent, and so forth and so on. So that the total education system for the robot teacher tends to be better.
So the total education system for the teacher tends to be better. They're coming for your kids. They're coming for our lifestyles, and it's going beyond the techno-fascist new world order that I thought I would see, and we're already seeing come into fruition in many ways. But pedal to the metal, full transhumanism, believe the hype. We're on the Rockfin, $9.99 a month, $99.99 for the year. So here's the deal, guys. What I think is cool, I guess they're playing the Alex's War documentary, right? And I don't know much about the filmmaker. I haven't seen her other stuff. Glenn Greenwald on the 23rd. I don't know if it's premium or it's free, but it's going to be on this platform, okay, which is pretty awesome. So everybody who is a subscriber, and then if you're a subscriber, or to anybody, obviously, if you're premium, I guess instead of $14.99, you get the movie for $4.99. So, sign up under me, right? And then you get the movie for $5. You support me, then you can buy that. Great. I haven't seen it. I have no idea. But if Alex is going around with it, I would assume that it's probably pretty positive in his light. And whether you like Alex or not, to me at this point, what does it represent? It represents free speech, okay? And we all have to have free speech. And they're giving you false prophets like Elon Musk on a boat. Come on, guys. Now, listen, people who are really doing things with science, etc., they're not Party Boy McGee. Not like that. We're on the Podbean. We're rumbling as well. And you can always buy me a coffee, $5, $10, $15. It does mean the world to me. Other stories out there that I do want to cover, but I want you to check out the old school documentary films: Loose Change, Final Cut, Fabled Enemies, Invisible Empire, A New World Order Defined, and Shade the Motion Picture. They're all free right now in the playlist section. And since we're here, and it's the tail end, what should I do here, guys? I think that we should find the Annie Jacobson tweet of this new cheetah robot. And here he is. If you think that's a left or right issue, I got news for you. It ain't. Guys, let's all together become the great resistance to this fourth industrial revolution, great reset agenda. I absolutely love you guys, and I will see you on the flip side.